small X Sinawali, right, as we're working, we just work this. I want to hit him all the way in the head. My hand can still be way down here, right? So that's important. This is what's doing the work, not this. So I don't want to come in to hit like this. Come in to hit here. This keeps me tight and capable of moving. It also keeps my hands off that line, so we go slow. Okay? We can work this, right? But this, we'll start again, keeps my hands always off the impact lines, possibly. Okay, so if my hands start to ride up, where do they end up? Yeah, so I want to be down here. This is where the work is. Now let's talk about application of this movement, because this drill is not a drill just to be a drill, right? There's application to it. So when he strikes, smash the hand. Okay, then immediately smash back here, following up with something here. Okay, where I go from there doesn't matter. Right? It's whatever I want to do. But the important part is he comes in, I cut through, and then follow. Now, if he's throwing that really hard, right, then this may be targeting the elbow, maybe targeting the shoulder, maybe even targeting the hip or here, right? That's when you get into the large X. Large X goes here, here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Large X. Yeah. Okay, good. So that's where you can see how if the target's not there, then I can come up through here instead. But sticking with small X, I come through and back, right? That can also be back to the head, back here, here, right? And that's fine too, because when that happens, if he does throw one and I come to here and he's already moving and coming back with that or even that, that's what this is for, right? So this, you are employing both hands all the time. So he strikes, okay? The average person is probably going to strike with that other hand as their follow-up. So this is just ready for that. Okay. We're working positions. So as we go, so he's going to strike one, and I'm going to go 1, 2, right? 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to end with this open stick drum variation, right? So he strikes 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he strikes 3, same thing happens, my angle changes. Okay, he strikes 4, and he strikes 5. Okay, noticing that I'm not spending any time caught up, twisted. I'm not trying to let my arms tie up. I'm dealing with this here. You have the ability to fight with one stick, right? So that leaves this one able to be a power hit when it wants to be. So you can engage it all the time, or you can hold it back and deploy it when it's a better time. Makes sense? In a minute, just since she's filming right now, we'll just go ahead and add this. We'll go to this in a minute, but we're not doing it yet. Is to continue. So I can also do this in a Sigong method, right? Hit, hit. He goes here and I go Sigong. He goes 3, Sigong. Okay, 4. Sigong, and 5, Sigong, right? So both of those are available, the Ala Contra. I strike into the hand and back, and same strike number 1, or I go Sigong and back. Our style prefers Sigong. But then if you put them together, you get Gunting here, right? When I'm passing this through or striking this hand while striking here, then open it. Hit, hit, here. He strikes 2. Okay, so I'm either dealing with the weapon or getting 2 hits on the limb. And here, he strikes 3.
Cracked up face yet, so keep it.
Okay. And 5. Okay. So change it from the drill where I was opening here and crossing back this way. Now I'm going to shift and come through this way. I'm going to change this angle so that it still cuts through past me. I'm not staying in front of it. Because if it's in a place where I still get hit, it did me no good. Okay, so now I come through here. And to add, the reason for that is this gunting strike. Okay, so as this passes, I hit this through here. Okay, you can see how in this position I can easily target different things through that instead. But for now, we come through here, and then I open this way. This lets me keep pressure on this while I strike. Now note, I'm not going to lose my pressure on this while I strike, because my follow-up, my fourth hit, is just going to roll through here this way. Okay? Now, is this the way a fight goes? No. Right? But it's showing you some different things. You're finding principles of ways you can apply stuff. Okay? And find where they are. Right? So I want you to get used to the idea. If he strikes, say, a 4 or something like that. Okay? And we'll go with this side 4. Sorry. This hand, that 4. There. Right? So if I come into there with this, then I'm learning how to just roll into this here. Right? Or roll into this here. Well, these pieces go together. Keep in mind, if he strikes through his 1 and I come through and hit this, he might come back with this again, and that's why this opens back up. Okay? And then so as we strike through, he strikes 1, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? He strikes 2. Same motion. 1, 2, 3, 4. He strikes his 3. Same thing when I come high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, switched it just to that thrust happen. It all works. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
I see. The most important thing is learn this, get out of the way. He strikes and I move. Right? So he strikes and I move. Now a little bit different when he strikes here, because I've got to draw my hips out of the way for that. So, right? Because now notice when I move back this way, I don't move my weight and then try to come back in here. Instead, I leave my weight forward, but my hips back, so that my weight can drop in right after that strike. He strikes this 1, right, and then 5. Okay, always moving, always weight forward. The reason why, if he strikes to my leg, for example, the reason why my chicken step comes this way rather than this way, go ahead and swing through, is so that I can come right through here. Okay, so again, I haven't left, I haven't moved. My target is still available. Okay, so I don't want to get in the habit of retreating. I want to get in the habit of moving my weight. So go back to that 3 and 4 here, right? Now notice when he started moving faster than I did, that's when you change angle, right? So he comes through here, he starts to come back, then I just move to create space, because even if he's continuing through to me, I've created new space to give me an opportunity to work. So always be aware of where they can hit you from, and that's what your footwork's for, right? I move around here. I'm not looking to fight people. I don't turn when I move so that I can fight the next person and the next person. I turn when I move so that I can fight around him and be where I want to be to deploy the strikes that I want to deploy. Make sense? So, let's do that. Right? This keeps pressure. This hits. This one's going to. This next starts. And 1. Okay. Good dig. I open. I hit and I thrust, okay? If I miss with this, okay, so just ride through like this, okay? That's okay, that's what the walk lay is for, okay? So at this point, I take this tip and put it over here, okay? So here's the tie-up on that stick. He's being very manipulated by it, so his shoulder's going down, cool, right? Because then I can just crack him on back, okay? So we go again, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, here. Okay? Depending on how it goes, this stick will come out of this one. Right? So you do that. So this time, we'll go again. This time, stay standing. Okay? Here, here, here. As this comes here, this becomes really easy to snap out of the hand this way. Right? thumb here, it sends all of that into there. That's why his body turns so much when it happens, is because it's happening to his wrist and not to his stick. You're down in here, you smash that thumb, right? And that can go through there. But so sometimes when that happens, you're here and that just comes out. Okay? It's just this, we tick motion. When it rolls over, the word for roll over is walk away, and that's here. Okay? But it's okay if it doesn't go anywhere because this lock exists, and all I have to do is hit through here. Okay? And then, icing just for fun, you have in the gunting this motion here, right? So if this ends up here, go ahead and get into this position, right? So if you end up in this position here, where this is upside down, and there's a lot of ways to get into that. Admittedly, a disarm, as always is with a disarm, that's if it happens, it happens. Don't go for a disarm, right? So in reality, he strikes a one, and I go, right? And I get to this position. If the stick comes out of his hand, great, but it wasn't my goal. My goal is just to tie him into this so that I can just beat him mercilessly with this, right? So that's what I'm going for. If it comes out of his hand, then I just have to deal with smacking him hard in the knee like that. And then. So same thing here. As we come in here, he strikes back with this hand, come back this way. This is when this happens. Makes sense? So that's the gunting here. Do that slowly, strike from two. Okay. Here's my gunting here. Good camera effect.
We kill the videographer.